I'm gonna start a YouTube channel. Okay, so the reason I want to start a channel is because my career is already in the creative field. I am a professional photographer. I do weddings, engagements, portraits, families, all that stuff. And I'm a professional photojournalist. So I do cover events for different publications, and I do portrait publications as well. So I already have all of the gear I could need and much more. And I love creating. It sets my heart on fire. And oftentimes when I'm creating things, wedding pictures, portraits, covering an event, I love doing that. I am passionate about it, but I never really get to cover running. And running is a huge part of my life. It has been ever since I won a fun run when I was in kindergarten or something. Literally since then, decided, okay, running's gonna be a huge part of my life. I ran competitively until first semester, freshman year of college. It wasn't my college team, but it, for many reasons, just wasn't for me. For some reason, I just felt like God was calling me away from the team. And so I'm really glad I took the time off that I did. But now that I'm an adult and in the real world, I have time to train, and it's freaking fantastic. And I just want to share that journey. So what's the goal of the channel? We'll figure it out as we go. But as of right now, I think I'm just going to share my running journey, running tips. I'll do some gear reviews, tell you what my favorite gear is to use, some cool places to run around Philadelphia. If any of y'all are here, Philly, amen, let's go. And also just through my cross-training process as well, because not enough people cross-train, and it's so vital to do that for your health, for your body, just to build different muscles and to prevent injury, which I'm dealing with right now because I didn't cross-train, but we'll get to that later. Today I'm going on my first run in a full week. I decided to take a week off of running when I started getting pain right in the center of my shin. And I don't normally get centralized pain in a bone area like that, so I decided to take it super safe and just not run at all until I felt no pain. And this is my third day of no pain. I did a hop test because it wasn't hurting on pressure. I could do squats, I could walk totally fine. Pressure didn't hurt my shin, but impact did. Anytime I hopped or jumped on it or ran, which is essentially glorified jumping anyway. So now that it's been a few days with absolutely no pain whatsoever, I'm going to go drive to a soft surface because I'm in a city. I need to drive to a trail. Sucks, but whatever. And run 2 miles max, which is hard for me because I was doing 33, 35-mile weeks leading up to this, so we're gonna take it slow. Prior to this fall training that I'm doing with Philadelphia Runner Track Club, I had been injured twice this year in 2020. Literally, January 1st, 2020, first day of the year, I hurt myself. I was starting to train for a longer race, a rock and roll half marathon, and I was upping my mileage pretty fast because I'm a runner and I'm dumb like that, and I just got excited. January 1st, I woke up one morning and I was staying in a hotel covering the Sugar Bowl for my student newspaper. Went to the hotel gym, ran 5 miles I think on a treadmill, but I remember feeling really good. I was feeling speedy, and so I was up in the speed, going fast, and then the last mile, my knee started hurting. If your knee starts hurting in the middle of the run, stop. Stop. Stop, okay? Stop and stretch. See if that makes it feel better. If you need to, stop the run entirely, because it is not worth it to keep going. I kept going, and what happened was that I stopped running for 3 months. I couldn't run at all for 2 months. I biked a lot and was stretching, but not doing enough, and my knee just didn't get better. It hurt to walk, it hurt to go upstairs, like everything hurted. So I finally went to a sports chiropractor in Atlanta with the recommendation of a good friend, and he basically told me, your hips are insanely tight and this is why your knee is hurting. So we did a lot of stretches. He gave me some homework to do, stretches to do. He told me to do yoga, and so I signed up for a freaking yoga gym and did yoga for a month, and it actually helped a lot. So that was great, but then quarantine hit, and I made the same mistake again. I went kind of crazy in quarantine. My internship had ended early. I was furloughed from my job, and so I drove from Georgia, where I was living, to Pennsylvania, where my family was, just to ride out quarantine because nobody knew what was happening. And I didn't want to be stuck on my own in case, like, the whole country went into, like, a super severe lockdown or anything. So I drove home, packed up my shit, drove home, and was home within, like, 2 days of deciding that. No. Literally within 12 hours, I was driving home. Anyway, I got home, and I was able to run at that point. I had healed enough that I could start running, and so I was doing like 2-3 miles at a time, 4 times a week. And then I decided, I feel great. I'm going to run every single day for 2 weeks. And lo and behold, I got injured again. Overuse again, coming back too fast again. So my metatarsals were hurt. I couldn't put pressure on them, let alone impact. So I had to take another month and a half of running completely. And once I came back, only on soft surfaces, like a mile at a time, slowly increased like 1.25 miles, 1.5 miles, all of that stuff. But finally, slowly, I worked back up to no pain and able to run on hard surfaces, like almost just in time to move to Philadelphia in August. So it took a while to come back from that, but once I was in Philadelphia in August, I kind of got my bearings for like 3 weeks, and then I joined Philadelphia Runner Track Club, and all of our workouts, runs, and stuff were on pavement because city, and came back too fast once again. It's really cold, like really cold. Easy, done and dusted. Felt great, no pain. I wish I could have gone longer, but like it felt so good to run after a week of no running. So gonna go home, stretch, do abs, and have a fantastic lunch. I can't stress the importance of coming back slow. I am now injured for the 3rd time this year because I came back too fast. Either I ramped up my training too fast or I came back from injury too fast. It can be so exhilarating to start seeing levels of your old fitness come back and to be running faster times and surprising yourself at workouts. Like, that's such a great feeling. But in order for that to be sustainable, you need to come back so much slower than you would ever think possible, just to make sure that your body like adapts to all of the literal pounding you're doing on hard surfaces. So just keep that in mind if you're ever deciding to increase your training, sign up for a race, or you're injured and you're trying to come back like me. Take it slow. And little things are important too. Make sure you're stretching after every single run, like every run. Every run. And keep your core strong, keep your hips strong, make them the same routine, and keep your upper body strong as well. I'm preaching to myself for this because I don't do that, because I think upper body strength work is the most painful thing in the entire world. But you know what? We're gonna work on it, and we're gonna promise ourselves to do better. So yeah, just some little tidbits to keep in mind. That's it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm thinking of doing more just kind of like road to recovery videos, some what I eat in a days as a healthy runner, some running videos, some gear reviews, some, morning routines, stuff like that, ab exercises, all things running, maybe also some like photography stuff, because that's also what I'm into. And I was thinking of doing like some runner stories, like runners of Philly, and just kind of profiling certain runners. Let me know what you guys think. But since I'm a YouTuber now, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, make sure you're always updated when I post a video. I'm planning on posting one video a week, so yeah, be on the lookout for more videos. I'm so excited for this new adventure, and I hope you are too. See ya, love you, mwah, and have a fantastic day.